going on, folks? I'm about to be showing you how you would change out your spark plug wires. You may have an issue with your vehicle to where you have a code, and when you get it ready, it could say like multiple misfires, which could mean that you have bad spark plug wires, which is right here. If you've already changed out your spark plugs, then the issue could be you have bad spark plug wires. To change out your wires is pretty simple to do, but there's some things that's very important for you to do. If you don't do, you'll wind up with problems. The first thing you'll probably notice on your vehicle would be like this right here is just like a little holder for your wire. Normally what you got to do is just press out and then pull this up and press that out and pull up on, let me see, which way is this one? Hold on. Yeah, like that. It kind of just pops on it. So you kind of want to press out and pull up. And once you do that, next what you want to do is do each of your spark plug wires one at a time, because you'll see it starts here and there's a line that's going to run all the way back and go to your distributor cap. And it's very important that you put each wire that you take off back on the exact same spot on your distributor cap, because if you don't, your vehicle won't run. So I'm gonna come back down to the front, and to remove this wire, you just kind of want to wiggle it the same way you would like that, pop out. So as you take this wire out, you want to follow it back. You may have some type of a harness like this right here that's kind of holding the wire. And as you follow it back, you want to follow all the way to this back here is your distributor cap, where your wires are going to. So you want to follow your wire all the way back to your distributor cap and find which one is plugged on. Then what you want to do is just wiggle and pull that off just like that also. So now you know that this wire right here goes to that place on your distributor cap. And once you have your wire out, what you want to do is when you go to your new wires, which will come in a box, you'll have multiple different sizes of wires. So what you need to do now is try to match up the correct length of spark plug wire that you're going to be replacing. So what I'm doing right here is I'm going to take it and try to hold, and as you can see, this is about the correct match of the wire. So I'll know now. So what I'll know now is I want to take this one right here and stick it onto, starting right here at this spot and run it back to this spot. And you want to do the same thing for each of your spark plug wires. Like on this vehicle, you can see right here where the spark plug is that I've removed. And also you'll see I have another one right here, and I'll have one over here, as well as I'm going to have three of them. I have three of them all the way in the back on the other side down here. Some vehicles, it may be a little bit more difficult to get to it. Other vehicles, it may be simple. It just depends on where your spark plug wires are going to. But basically, to change them out, like I said, you want to do them one at a time and remember exactly where each one plugs at. So I know that when I'm putting back on a new wire for, say, this first spot right here, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and grab, okay, my new wire, and the first thing I'm going to be doing is sticking this part right here onto the spark plug. That open hole right there plugs down onto that spark plug. That open hole is going to plug onto the spark plug like that. Make sure you get a good connection. I felt it. Then what I'm going to be doing is kind of running it back up underneath here, run it back over here like the other one was. Then I'm going to be plugging it with this end back onto this spot right there on my distributor cap, just like that, and press it all the way down to where you hear a good connection on it like that. And once I've done that, I'm pretty much done with running this new spark plug wire. Now I just have to go through and do, this happens to be a 6-cylinder, so I'll have 5 more to do, a total of 6 that I'm gonna have to do. I've done this one, so I'm gonna go to the next one, the same process. Remove it from out of this harness, follow the cord all the way back up to the distributor cap, remove it from here, then match it up with my new spark plug wires to get one that's about the same length as the one I took off. Then once I get that, then I'll be pretty much running a new one here, run it up, plug onto the distributor cap. Once again, folks, this is how you would change out your spark plug wires. This is pretty much the same process on most vehicles that use spark plug wires. Some may have coil packs, but on most older vehicles and some of your newer ones also, you still have spark plug wires. So this is how you would change it out. Like I said, and once again, make sure that you do them one at a time. That way you don't lose your configuration right here where each one goes to. Because if I was to say to put this first one that I did on the wrong spot, because I had took them all off at the same time, the vehicle's not going to run until I get the right configuration back. So alright folks, please check out our other videos and please subscribe. Thanks.